Hi students, now let's carry on with our work for today. So I'm going to go through very quickly with you on backtracking as well as equations, the two exercises that we did yesterday. So these are the answers. Okay, like what I say, if it's too fast, do pause the video so that you can see the answer and mark accurately. Okay. Okay, the last part here, I did not put in any answers because there are so many variations. So I leave it to you using your own creativity to come out with the problem. Okay, now let's move on to PowerPoint. What happened to my PowerPoint? This is the PowerPoint that we're supposed to go through. So we are going to go through page 86, 94, and 99 for today. So there are quite a fair bit of things that we need to go through. So distributive law, what is distributive law? I think we have touched a little bit on commutative law in the past. So anyway, this is another way we can, use the law that we have been taught in simplifying our working. So using the example that you are given on page 86. So for example, 6 times 543, we can actually break it up into 6 times, holding bracket, 500 plus 40 plus 3. Okay, so and then after that we can expand the bracket. So you get 6 times 500 plus 6 times 40 plus 6 times 3. And I get the three answers, I add them together to get 3,258. So this is called the distributive law. I'll give you another example. Okay, for example, I have 9 times 712. Okay, so again, to get 712, I actually have 700 plus 10 plus 2. Again, I expand the bracket. That's how I get 9 times 700 plus 9 times 10 plus 9 times 2. Again, I get the three numbers. I add them together. In total, I get 6,408. It's not a difficult rule to follow, isn't it? Okay. So moving on to the middle part of the book. I'm sure most of you are able to use calculator to get the answers for A, B, C, D, and E, isn't it? So for part 3, I came up with a very simple problem sum. Do make use of your own, don't copy mine. So Mary bought 5 buns each day in 1 year. How many buns did she buy in 1 year? So, so happened you are making use of 365 here, isn't it? So that's why I can put together this question. Okay, moving on to the next part, which is 4-digit multiplication. Again, it's a revision. So how do you go about, completing a multiplication like this, 4-digit times single digit? So first we deal with the 1s, 7 times 6, you get 42. You bring over the tens, 8 times 6 is 48, 48 plus 4 is 52. Again, you bring the hundreds over. So 9 times 6 is 54, 54 plus 5 is 59. Now we bring the thousands over. So 4 times 6 is 24, 24 plus 5 is 29. That's how you get the answer, 29,922. Okay, this question is not even there. So this is just an example. And I'm quite certain most of you already understood how to go about multiplying 4-digit with a single-digit number. Okay, so let's go through another one. Why don't you pause the video and try it on your own to confirm that you can get the answer. Okay, great. So to open up, again, to solve this problem, okay, once with 7, so 1 times 7 is 7. The tens, 5 times 7, you get 35. You bring the hundreds over. You get 3 times 7 is 21. 21 plus 3 is 24. You bring the thousands over. Okay, 9 times 7 is 63. 63 plus 2 is 65. So the answer is 65,457. Okay, So I assume all of you will be able to do this very well. So what about rounding off? Okay, let's use the first one as an example. Okay, we need to round off the numbers to the nearest thousand. So 3,998, the nearest thousand will be 4,000, isn't it? So 4,000 times 7, and the answer is 28,000. So that's how you should present your working. Okay, so do complete this. And then last but not least, we say how many kilometer would the pilot travel if she completed 6 trips of 2,410 km. So again, you can use either the distributive method or the vertical method that I've just gone through with you just now. So the distributive method will be like this, isn't it? 6 times 2,410, which is the same as 6 times 2,000 plus 6 times 400 plus 6 times 10. There isn't any ones, so I do not need to deal with the ones, isn't it? So you add up together and then you get the answer. I'm not going to work it out for you, so please help yourself. Make sure you get the correct answer. I'll go through the answers with you during the next video. Okay. And all the vertical method, which what we went through just now, just need to work it out and get the answer. Okay. Do remember to include the necessary units. You know Mr. Leong is very strict with that. So just remember to include your units in the answer space. Okay. Okay, the last part that we need to complete will be page 99. So again, unknown quantities. So this is a review on page 117. We have done something like this before already. So how do we go about finding the missing number? So okay, let's balance it out first. So this 40. So 5 times what will give me 40? So 5 times 8 will give me 40. Okay, another example. So here 54 divided by something will give me 21 minus 12. So again, I simplified. 21 minus 12 is 9. So 54 divided by what will give me 9? It is actually 6. Right? It's quite logical, isn't it? So moving on to the next part, again, finding the missing information. So what do we have here? 48 divided by 6 is 8. So 8 plus something must give me 20. So 8 plus 12 will give me 20. Next question. So again, 6 plus 7 times something will give me 52. So why 6 plus 7 is 13. So 13 times what will give me 52? And we know that 13 times 4 is 52. Okay. And the next part is again creating your own equivalent number sentence by placing numbers in the boxes and an operational sign in the triangle. So I've given you 2 examples here. Okay. So make use of other examples to help you fill up the spaces. And next part here, just my word of caution will be you have to be mindful of bitmas. Like for example, this case, okay, do make use of the rule for bitmas, okay, and find out what are the missing answers and then put it into the number cross. Okay, so that's the end of my lesson. So do complete your work diligently. Okay, don't rush through the work. If you have any issue or questions, do feel free to contact me on Teams or direct message. Okay, see you.